Hi, Earthlings. Welcome to the MotherShip. I am so thankful you could join me today. My name is Sophia, and I am here to deliver channeled messages from Spirit. So today, Earthlings, this is going to be a reading for those of you who are in no contact with a person. What we're going to do is channel what they wish they could say to you at the very moment. So we are actually going to start by getting the messages first, and then I'll get more clarifying details about who this person could possibly be. So instead of thinking of a person, just allow your mind to be open. And we have 3 groups to choose from, as always. First group is this really cool maroon and cream colored shell. I don't know if you're going to be able to see the color here, but it has these lovely vertical stripes. Group 2, you are this white and gray shell. There's lots of detail here and it's very shiny. And then group 3, you are this very unique beige and tan shell. Love these shells. So take a moment to ground yourself, listen to your intuition. Figure out which group is speaking to you the most. Once you choose your group, I will meet you there. You can choose your timestamp in the description box below. Hi, group 1, welcome. If you chose this shell right here with the vertical maroon stripes, then this will be your reading. Today, we are asking Spirit, for somebody who is in no contact with you, group 1, what would they wish to say to you right now? So keep an open mind. Let's let the messages come through first, and then I'll go through clarifiers as to who this person could be using zodiac symbols, signs, as well as just synchronicities that come up through the reading. So we're going to talk to Tarot first and get these channeled messages for you. So group 1, please, Spirit. What does this person wish they could say to group 1, please, Spirit? What does this person wish they could say to group 1? What does this person wish they could say, please? Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. Thank you. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Ace of Cups. Oops. And Justice. So we have lots of Libra energy here right away, group 1. I see that in the 6 of Pentacles, even though it's a Pentacles card, and Pentacles does represent Earth, so it could also be an indication that there's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn somewhere within this person's chart or your chart. But I see the scales on this card right away. And also we have the scales in Justice, and Justice as major arcana represents Libra. We also have the Ace of Cups. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, again, take these signs as they resonate. This could be somewhere within your chart or your person who is sending this message. Again, these are messages from somebody you're not in contact with, and they wish they could say this to you right now. So what I'm getting very strongly, group 1, and I almost said Libra. So again, Libra is coming through so strong. What I'm getting through with this message is this person has great admiration for your generosity, your fairness. They see you as a balanced person, okay? That's right away, they have great admiration for you. There is nothing but positive energy coming through these 3 cards. And again, it's how they view you. They wish they could tell you that they are proud of your heart, your integrity. I'm hearing work ethic, how you give to others. You have very balanced energy, group 1, meaning you give freely. And so you're also an open channel to the universe. If you so choose to receive that energy from Spirit, it comes back to you. This person wishes that you could see that within yourself because they see it so very clearly in you, group 1. Bottom of the deck, we have Death in reverse. All right, so there's a new beginning here. Something has ended and now there's a new beginning. This person is saying that they wish you could drop the old version of yourself, the way that you viewed yourself in the past, and see yourself in the same light that they see you in. Okay, Scorpio energy coming through with the Death card. So let's go a little bit deeper for group one. It's so funny, I started shuffling, but the Death really wanted to pop out. So we're going to keep that here on that new phase, new beginning, new opportunity to see yourself in this new light. Group one. This is very important. I felt very strongly guided to do this reading. It was one of those topics that I couldn't just like move on from until I did it. And so I really feel like for whatever reason, these energies are coming through so you get these messages now. There's something that you, the collective, people need to hear right now in order to make certain decisions going forward. And again, this might be a person who you're in no contact with because they might have passed. We're going to go a little bit deeper into who this person might be, but just to keep that open mind, group one, this might not be, you know, right now, yes, we have love here, but it might not be a love reading and somebody who ghosted and that's why there's no contact. This might be a message from an ancestor, somebody who you did know in this lifetime and who is very closely watching you from the other side now, like a guardian angel energy is what I'm getting. This is very ethereal, very spiritual energy coming through. This energy is the energy of a being who doesn't worry, and most humans worry. So 7 of Pentacles here on top of Death and the Ace of Cups. So they see your hard work and your dedication to whatever you've been working towards, group one. For some of you, again, this is coming through as a career. Maybe you are in social work. Maybe you help, you're a counselor or a therapist. You could even be a teacher, like a guidance counselor or a school therapist or even a school nurse, or you might be working in the medical field. This is a person who gives so much of themselves when they work and has a very strong work ethic. This person wishes for you to know that all of your hard work is paying off, okay? And this new version of yourself that they would like to see you give birth to is a person who understands that their hard work pays off, that all of the things that they plant will yield a profitable reward, okay? I'm really seeing that with, you know, the garden. You might be somebody who does deal in, you know, maybe part of your career or personal hobby. I'm seeing plants, you guys. So, and no judgment. I'm seeing like dispensary kind of plants, or, you know, you could be somebody who grows some kind of botanicals, hydroponics. I'm also seeing somebody just with a huge organic garden, and maybe that's like a hobby of yours, and now it's all of a sudden it's turning into like some kind of career where either you're selling your crop, or people are looking to you for advice as to like, well, how do I garden in the way that you're gardening? Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel and it's about your garden or your indoor plants or whatever it is. There's something that you've literally planted and figuratively planted, group one, that this person wants you to know is yielding very profitable results, okay? Let's go a little bit deeper here. King of Cups. So again, with the water energy, so I did mention Scorpio with Death, and now that we have the King of Cups here, I'm getting even heavier Scorpio energy. This person may have had Scorpio within their chart somewhere significant, and I literally just said had instead of has. Again, I'm getting this very strong inclination that this is a passed on loved one. This might be a grandparent. This might be an aunt or an uncle, somebody who would have been an adult when you were a child, and somebody who is no longer with us in the physical plane. Like this is somebody who's speaking to you from behind the veil, I'm hearing and seeing with the Justice card. This is somebody who very strongly, ooh, goodness, I just got chills because the Magician just flipped out, and so did the Queen of Swords. So you might have multiple relatives coming through here, group one. Literally the title of this video is They Wish They Could Say This to You. So they being a pronoun that I try to use as a gender neutral pronoun, but also they meaning more than one person. So there might be a group of ancestors and angels coming through right now, and they're really wanting you to understand like how supported you are in the non-physical. yes, they understand the importance of feeling supported in the physical, but they need you to tune in a little bit more to those inclinations, the intuitive pulls that you're getting that guide you to the next step, okay? There's something here that's going on with work, career, school, some kind of life decision that you've been making. Maybe you're switching careers, or you're deciding to get further education, or, you know, you might be taking a break from something to pursue you know, an entrepreneurial endeavor. And your ancestors are coming through very strongly saying, this is going to yield very positive results, group one. They are very proud of you, and they see the good karma in your energetic field, and they need you to remember that good karma. Maybe in the past you've done a lot of volunteer work for people, or you've just put yourself out there for people who are less fortunate, or even your peers, but you do so with this heart of someone who can give endlessly. And now they're saying that the scales are tipping in your favor. You might have in the past felt like you've been giving and not receiving enough. And your ancestors really want you to know that this is coming through to you. Your manifestations are coming through. So with the Magician, we did get Aries and Gemini energy, Queen of Swords, could be Aquarius, and then Libra again, okay? Libra again, very strong Libra, very strong Scorpio, and Gemini. All right, what else, please? Ooh, the Emperor in reverse. Yeah, okay. And the Three of Cups in reverse. Interesting, Seven of Cups. So group one, you might have recently, this might be for a specific group of people. Remember, this is a general reading, so take it as it resonates, but you might have recently give up like alcohol. You're not drinking right now, and your ancestors, the energy coming through here, your ancestors are letting me know that that's helping you achieve your goals right now. I'm hearing it's not like something that has to be a forever choice, you know, like you can never drink alcohol again, but it's something that you're doing to like cleanse your liver, like your physical body, but also like your aura. Maybe you feel clearer, you don't feel as cloudy, you don't feel like it's hard to make decisions. You feel like you're more in tuned with your inner voice when you're taking a break. And it's not just taking a break from alcohol, I'm seeing it's you're taking a break from like the party life. Like you could be a young professional, and every weekend, you know, your friends, your coworkers, everybody's getting together at the breweries, the bars, and what do? You get buzzed, you get drunk potentially, you waste a bunch of money, and then you go home. And like, I'm not me personally knocking anybody's choices, you know, like I was that age once, I understand. But this message coming through is you as the viewer are getting to that point where you're like kind of over that party lifestyle, or just certain habits that you've gotten into that just make you feel cloudy and overwhelmed, and you feel like life is moving by very quickly and you're missing certain things, you know, you kind of feel like you're in a haze. So your ancestors are acknowledging that these recent choices that you've made, or maybe you're thinking about making a choice like that, are only to your benefit for your health as well as like your spiritual well-being. And again, they're being very clear, like we're never saying you can't go to the bar again, or you can never have another drink, but you might want to take a break from the things that are making you feel heavy. You've gotten to the point where you're getting so caught up in a routine that you're not realizing that that routine, whatever it is, might not serve you anymore. And they really want you to acknowledge that a lot of the self-doubt that you've been feeling, because they can see you in this light, however, you're not necessarily seeing yourself that way. A lot of that self-doubt is because something like this needs to happen. So again, we had death in reverse here. There's a new beginning. There's an opportunity with the Ace of Cups and the death in reverse for a new beginning, a new version of you. Okay, a new version of you, because you're powerful as you are, group one, but your ancestors want you to know that it's going to be a lot easier for you to manage the emotions, manage the thoughts, and all of the things that you are going to need to be responsible for, because I'm seeing great abundance here. I'm seeing a lot of reward, you know, fast moving energy. And that would be overwhelming if you're stuck in some of these old habits. Yes. And then we got the Page of Swords underneath the Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah. So they're saying there's something that you were studying and looking into that you were realizing like you have a talent for, and that you might potentially be able to make money. And they're saying you need to go after that. That's something that's going to help you build confidence. That's something that's going to actually bring in money. Whereas before you thought maybe I needed to stick to the more traditional ways of career education, your ancestors are saying very clearly, don't doubt your intuition. So when you get that pull to study something that might be a little different, you know, something that maybe your parents wouldn't have studied themselves or their grandparents wouldn't have studied, or this person who is your ancestors coming through right now might not have had, you know, the courage to research something like this. And it doesn't have to be taboo, group one. It's just, you know, coming from that generation that I'm getting this energy from. It was very, you know, you go to school, you get a job, you never quit that job. Even if you have a passion for something else, never quit your day job is what I'm hearing. So that kind of generational attitude is the attitude that this person had when they were alive. And now they're letting you know, like, hey kid, it's okay to be a little bit more creative when it comes to how you make money. Like these endeavors that you want to pursue and put money and time and energy into are going to yield a great reward. And that's that ending. Okay. That's that death in reverse. That's the ending of the old way of doing things and really ushering in this new way of doing things. Okay. Being innovative, being inventive, seeing outside the box. Heavy Aquarius energy coming through with those messages. Like there might be a significance there of that zodiac sign within your chart, because Aquarius is that really imaginative, you know, they call it Aquarius the extraterrestrial, right? You can see things in a much different perspective with that Aquarius energy. Okay. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. There's just so much that you're creating right now and receiving, and your ancestors here want you to keep dreaming this dream. Whatever it is that you're about to pursue, wherever it is that you're being guided towards, group one, they're saying dream as big as you can, because you will not even imagine how far this can go. And all it's going to take is that extra step of believing in yourself. All right, seeing yourself in this way with the scales, like somebody who's given so much and deserves so much in return, somebody that the universe spirit is really trying to convince, I'm hearing, to open up your heart to receive, because we have free will. We can close our heart off to all of the beautiful things coming in. Building new routines that are supportive, healthy. You know, it might even feel lonely for a moment when the people that you normally go and party with are like, well, why aren't you hanging out? And they don't want to just, you know, sit at home and make dinner. They want to, you know, go spend money at the bar. And you're like, look, I'm gonna like read a book and I'm gonna make myself dinner, and I'm gonna have maybe you do have that glass of wine, but it's just like a glass of wine or two versus, you know, how many drinks at the bar. So I know these are getting into very specifics, group one. Take it as it resonates, but these messages came through very strong. These are clearly ancestors that wanted to come through. One ancestor there's general specifics from that ancestor directly about don't quit your day job is a phrase that you need to learn to discard. And that's something that they might have said, and it no longer serves you in your life. So allow yourself to be creative, allow yourself to see your big, generous heart the way other people see that, and then allow yourself to receive all of the blessings that are coming into you, because there's so much abundance on this table, so much love on this table, so much fulfillment on this table, but you need to be open to receive it. Give yourself permission to start new. Remember, every single day is a new opportunity to be a little bit more of our authentic selves. So let's go into final messages from Spirit for group one, please. Pull an oracle card for group one, please, Spirit. What are the final messages for group one? Well, you got 2 messages, and I'm not surprised, guys, because your ancestors, I believe, are the reason for this entire reading. Like I said, this intuitive pull was just too strong, and I couldn't do any other topics until this came through. So they really wanted to get this message to you, group 1. Deep cellular healing, Arcturus energy, physical and emotional healing. Hireth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. Okay, so there is healing here that is occurring within your being, within your aura, within your field, which basically influences how you attract, okay? So this is why your ancestors are coming through so strong. They know that you have this connection with the unseen. So your intuition is strong. You know, you have a little bit of imagination when it comes to things unseen. You can go there like the Aquarius brain can go to new heights, okay? And like you might, any idea that's brand new seems radical at first, but it's not radical once it becomes the social norm, you know? Certain things that we do that affect our everyday life, we're just completely out of, you know, just the normal way of life when somebody suggested it, and then it becomes a staple because it's so beneficial. That's the kind of ideas that you can come up with, group 1. Ideas that are like brand new inventions that will make millions of dollars and change the way that we live life, okay? So your ancestors want you to allow yourself to be as creative as possible, to be that extraterrestrial that you might be feeling like you are sometimes. It feels like you're wearing a human skin. When you start to feel homesick for the stars, when you start to feel like maybe I just don't belong here on this planet, please know that they want you to know that you do belong, that they're there with you, surrounding you, supporting you, healing those parts of your heart that feel like you need to find other methods of filling a gap, filling a hole. They're saying that you're going to feel that balance of the scales on both of these cards. You're going to feel that karmic balance, feeling like your needs are being met when you start to meet those needs for yourself, when you start to look within for the answers and allow yourself to be creative in the ways you need to be creative. And I haven't said it yet, but if you are an artist in any way, shape, or form, this applies to you as well, okay? Whatever way you feel like you need to express yourself spiritually, your ancestors are coming through so strong and they're like, please do that, okay? So this is where we're going to leave the messages, group 1. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested in any of these cards or personal reading, all of that information is in the description box below. I just want to say thank you so much for sharing your energy. Incredible reading. I hope to see you in the next video. Hi, group 2. Welcome. If you chose this gray and white shell, then this will be your reading. So today we're asking Spirit, what do they wish to say to you? So this is you and another person who are in no contact right now. Like I had said at the beginning of this video, try to keep an open mind. We're going to get the messages first, and then we'll go into specifics about the person when it comes to personality traits, you know, zodiac sign symbols that are coming through to help identify who this person might be. But we're going to start with the messages. And group 1, it was really powerful energy that came through and went in a totally different direction than I expected. And so we'll see how your reading goes, group 2. Also, when I tried to start recording your group, I had sirens in the background. The TV in the other room was really loud and it sounded like people were fighting. So I feel like there's some kind of conflict right now that you would like to get a bit of clarification on. Something alarming that you would like a little bit more reassurance about. So for group 2, please, Spirit, what do they wish they could say to group 2? This is for people who are in no contact. Somebody who's not saying something. They wish they could say this to you. All right, for group 2, please, Spirit. Clear, concise messages for group 2. All right, 7 of Pentacles, the Moon, and the High Priestess in reverse. Oh my goodness. Okay, this person wants you to know right away, but they didn't listen to their intuition and they held on to a secret. There's something that they've been meaning to tell you. Hence the reading, right? No contact. They wish they could say this to you. It's just crazy because you can't make this stuff up, and this energy has been coming through so strong. Like somebody is just so desperate to say something. Okay, group 2. So there's somebody who has the inability to speak to you for some reason right now. This person might be blocked on social media, or you've just blocked their number, but they feel like they should have followed their intuition in regards to you. They knew earlier that they should have said something and they missed that opportunity. And now they are just kicking themselves for not telling this to you. And that was that they saw growth with you on some kind of level. They were proud of the time and energy that they had put into their connection with you, but they have yet to see the fruit of their labor. Something paused this. And again, it's the lack of communication. There's no contact here. This person feels, okay? Because this is their energy coming through. Doesn't mean it's the gospel truth. It's their perspective. They feel like there is no way to get through to you. So I'm so sorry, group 2, because now I'm seeing like a phone and they're like, I'm literally trying to call this person just through their intuition at night. Like I'm trying to reach them through their dreams. I am going to do everything I can to get messages to come through. They're going to find feathers. They're going to hear my words in a tarot reading right here. Case in point. They're going to do whatever they need to get through to you on an energetic level. This person is no joke. So with the High Priestess, we do have Pisces energy. We have Earth with Taureau, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Pentacles, and the Moon. Again, just this beautiful, watery Scorpio, Pisces energy, you guys. Cancer as well. Okay. But Pisces very strong with the High Priestess as well as the Moon. I keep hearing as well as Cancer. That's funny. Cancer's like, don't forget about me. All the love to you, Cancer. So again, you might have that, any of those signs somewhere within your chart, or this person might have those signs somewhere significant in their chart. Take it or leave it. Group 2, Magician energy. So now we have Gemini, Aries coming through. This person, again, I just very clearly, they're like, I am going to find a way to finagle my way back into group 2's life. I am going to do whatever I can. If I have to send smoke signals, if I have to send a carrier pigeon, I am going to get through to group 2. So group 2, this person just really wants to speak to you about the growth that you guys had previously. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Knight of Pentacles. And look at that, you guys. 10 of Cups. This person sees you and the connection as their 10 of Cups, their emotional fulfillment, their emotional, total package. And again, group 2, take what I say with a grain of salt, because this is the other person's opinion, okay? This is this person's opinion. This is what they wish they could say to you. We're giving them a platform to channel these messages through, but it's still up to you how you respond. If you have somebody blocked for good reason, then you do what you need to do to keep safe, right? Even if that means you stay blocked, they stay blocked, okay? This person, however, really wants to come through and let you know that they want to offer new commitment, something that's stable, something that's going to yield this 10 of Cups result, because they see this potential within your connection. And again, they're going to do every single thing they can do to manifest and just I hear finesse their way back into your good graces, all right? Because they are feeling great shame. Both of these characters right here, their heads are down, and it looks like their eyes are down. Okay, this is how they feel about how things ended between the two of you. There could have been an argument, a disagreement, some kind of giant misunderstanding I'm hearing, and you felt the need to block this person. And if you haven't blocked this person like physically, then energetically you block this person. You might still see this person on a daily basis, but you have made it very clear to this person energetically and perhaps with your words, so one or the other or both, that you don't want anything to do with them. And I don't mean to laugh, you guys, because this is very serious, but it's also one of those things where I can see both sides as the reader. I can see that group 2, you probably had really good reason for this. Again, if it was a disagreement, somebody said something they shouldn't have said, and maybe they owe you an apology. I'm surprised we don't see the Page of Cups yet, but we'll see. Okay. Regardless, they don't feel like they have the ability to come through and speak to you. Yeah. You guys, this Emperor energy, Aries, is like, it's like what I'm seeing is someone they're dating somebody and they're going to their house to pick them up for a date. And like their parent answers the door and is like, what do you want? Like, oh, that person doesn't even live here. Like, who are you? Blah, blah, blah. And then like that person runs out and is like, Dad, stop. So you two might have been dating and maybe one of your parents didn't approve of this person, or maybe this person, God forbid, offended one of your parents and you're like, no, I got to cut you off because my family is important to me. And there's nothing wrong with that. Group 2, this person is like, I got to do whatever I can to apologize. I got to do whatever I can to make this right with group 2, at least so I can live the rest of my life without regretting this one bad decision I made. Knight of Wands. Yeah, this person has a lot of attraction towards you, and around you and your family, or you and your friends, or you and your coworkers, they kind of feel a little more immature. They feel like maybe what they did was irrational, immature, spur of the moment, a little bit compulsive, whatever they said or they did. Their actions aren't the way that they want you to view them going forward. And again, strong Aries. So look into your chart, this person's chart. Aries is there somewhere significant. Okay, especially with these 3 cards in a row, Knight of Wands, Emperor, as well as the Magician. Okay, so they're feeling really embarrassed about what went down between you two. And now they feel like they have to be like a wizard in order to get a message to you. So I'm literally seeing like an owl from Hogwarts. Like they are going to do whatever they can to get a message to you. Okay. Yeah, they're heartbroken. We're going to take the card that did flip up today, and I'm going to put the rest back in the deck because that's too many. But they're just like, oh my gosh, if they had the chance to speak to you right now, especially in this emotional state that they're in, they would probably just like rattle off like how heartbroken they are, how much they regret what they said to you, what they did, their actions. Like I'm getting the sense that like they made you feel like they didn't care about you, and they realized like how wrong that was. So now they want you to know like how important you are, even if this was a romantic connection and you choose to never be with this person again. In that sense, they want you to know like you're valuable and that they messed up. They recognize that even though they're heartbroken, they can't even imagine how heartbroken you were by this situation because you feel let down by them. Group 2. Maybe this person like was a player at some point, and even though you two, if this was a romantic situation, even though you two were in a committed relationship and they never cheated, like physically did anything to cheat, there was still kind of a sense of infidelity there because they were very flirtatious, right? Or you can basically cheat on somebody like emotionally. So maybe they didn't have control or were too flippant to like get control over this like playboy attitude that they had. I'm getting the sense that they're very attractive, people are drawn to them, and you know, maybe they didn't take the extra steps that they needed to take in order for you to feel comfortable in the relationship. You know, nobody's going to feel comfortable if their significant other always has like people texting and calling them and like messaging them on social media, and it's all like sexual or like I'm attracted to you and blah blah blah. Like there's a point where somebody does have control to be like, no, thank you. I'm in a relationship. I'm in a committed relationship. I love this person. I'm not interested in that. Yes, we cannot control who message, you know, the messages that come through to us, but we can definitely control how we respond. And maybe I'm getting the sense that for some of you out there, this person didn't respond in a way that was like very concrete, like, no, I'm in a committed relationship. And that was very painful for you. This is a general message, so take it as it resonates. But for a few of you, that is very specific. And this person really wants you to know they're sorry. But that being said, Spirit's coming in and Spirit's like, this person still owes you an apology. What this person did was unacceptable and you deserve better treatment than that. So unless this person does a complete 180, yes, Ace of Cups in reverse. Unless this person does a complete 180, right now you need to be focusing on loving yourself the way that you need to be loved. Because this person, even though they have deep regret, that's not your problem. Yeah, they were stingy with like their energy, their love, they had the opportunity to make you feel like you were special to them, like you were their one and only. And instead they held on to that like persona that they were before they got into a relationship with you. Justice in reverse. Yeah. And they got their karma. Okay. Like, karma is the most patient gangster, right? Like karma's coming for all of us, and it's not in a bad way, because sometimes your karma's fantastic. You know, you treat others the way you want to be treated, and you're very conscious about what you do in this life and in this world. But for most of us, that takes like a maturity level to get there, right? It takes us doing crappy things to ourselves and others to realize that we don't want to be that person. And this person had to go through that lesson of just bad behavior, like treating you in a way that you didn't deserve, group 2. And Spirit wants you to know they have been getting their up and comings. They have been getting that karma back to them. That energy has been coming back to them, where they realize it was really, really immature for them to hold on to this attitude, pretend like they're single when they're not. Even if they didn't cheat, it's like, who cares if you're pretending like you're single? That's not okay. Spirit wants you to know that all of that love you gave to that person, you deserve to give to yourself. And that this 10 of Cups, even though this person would love to have that with you, that 10 of Cups belongs to you. This person can literally see that you're going to get your 10 of Cups, and they really hope that they're part of that. But Spirit's saying it, that's up to you. That is totally up to you, because you can have your 10 of Cups with whatever suitor you would like to have your 10 of Cups with. Yes. All right. Rewind and go back, because I said I'm so surprised I don't see the Page of Cups here. And here it is in reverse, because this person really wants to apologize. Group 2, this person is just dying to apologize to you. Dying. Like, they're like, I am dying to apologize to group 2. And it's like the ugly crying where you like stutter and I'm sorry. This person's a bit dramatic, which is why I'm laughing, because like it's coming through as my reading being dramatic, but it's not me. I'm channeling this person's energy. They're a bit dramatic, okay? Like the Knight of Wands is this energy of like kind of being a kid sometimes, you know? And like, of course, when somebody's crying, like we care, like you are a person, group 2, who has the empathy to be like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you're crying. But also you're like, dude, you put me through the ringer, and like I've been through hell. Like, leave me the F alone at this point. This is why you've blocked this person, and this is why this person can't get through to you, but they really want to apologize. Okay. Temperance in reverse. Yeah. Again, with that energy of like just kind of being dramatic and needing to get things like under control. There's a lack of emotional maturity on this person's part, and they're admitting that. Like, they are lacking emotional maturity, and they are hoping that as they grow from a knight to this emperor, that they can get the chance to communicate with you, group 2, tell you how sorry they are, and make things right between the two of you. Like, they are stuck on this, and they will not stop. I'm literally hearing Kyle Reese, like, the Terminator will not stop. This person is so dramatic. This person probably has a really good sense of humor as well, group 2. Like, because they are, this energy is just making me chuckle, because even though it's about serious things, they still have this like really lighthearted kind of carefree attitude. So if they're not a younger person, if they are an older person, they have always been like that Aries energy of like the baby of the zodiac, really youthful energy coming through, okay? So they might have been that person that would make you laugh all the time, because I've been giggling this whole time. We're talking about serious stuff. So again, there is going to be that emotional balance and love that you deserve no matter what, group 2. Spirit wants you to know that this isn't the be all end all in love, and you do have free will, so you can continue to keep this person blocked and not, you know, open yourself up to listening to what they have to say. This message came through. It's good for you to know that somebody is getting the karma that they deserve and that they do want to apologize, but that gives you the opportunity to make the decision of like, well, what do you want to do with that? Because you can have whatever beautiful balanced relationship you want. It doesn't have to be with this person, okay? All right. So let's get a final message from Spirit for group 2. Using oracle cards. Final message for group 2, please, Spirit. Thank you. Lifting the veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. You guys, this message just gave me goosebumps, because this is coming directly from Spirit to you, group 2. This is Spirit saying that, again, whatever you were hoping for from this person, because they really did let you down, and whatever you were hoping for to come through from this person and they left you hanging, it is still there for you, okay? There are things unseen being manifested right now that are bringing you a new phase in love, emotional balance, a well-being, just feeling supported on every level of the heart, beyond your wildest imagination, I'm hearing. And you have the Ace of Cups as well as the 10 of Cups. You have the beginning and the end, the Alpha, the Omega, the current flow that's always going to reach a peak and then start again. And you're just going to keep building on that love. There's so much love in your auric field right now. And if you take a moment to spend some time on your own, hang out in nature, listen to guided meditation or do breath work, you're going to connect with this level of love that you just are going to feel overwhelmed by, okay? And Spirit's saying manifest from that energy. Lift the veil. Believe in things unseen and question everything. Spirit is acknowledging and honoring like how good it was for you to give this person a break so they could think about what they did. Otherwise, they would have stayed in this stuck energy and they wouldn't have even recognized that what they were doing was wrong. And Spirit's saying you're not a martyr, you're not like a sacrifice for this person's evolution. This experience helped both of you evolve, and what it's helping you bring in is love on a level that you would not believe. And Spirit's asking you to expect the unexpected, okay? Because sometimes in order to reach those great heights, we have to let go of the dead weight, the things that are holding us back. And that's why anything that's not aligned with you and the beautiful energy that you just are enveloped by right now and project right now has to drop away from you, okay? So that was really powerful, group 2. You guys are incredible and good things are coming. All right, this is where I'm going to end it. I really hope this resonated. If for some reason it did, please subscribe, hit that notification bell. Also, if you're interested in any of these cards or a personal reading, that information is in the description box below. Thank you so much for sharing your energy, you guys. This has been amazing, and I really hope to see you in the next reading. Hi, group 3, welcome. If you chose this beige and tan shell, then this will be your reading. So group 3, today we are asking Spirit, what do they wish they could say to you? So this is a no contact reading. The way this reading is set up is I will channel the messages first, and then we'll go into clarifiers, more details about who this person could be through, zodiac signs, different symbols, synchronicities, stuff like that. So keep an open mind. That's what I've been telling each group. Each one has been super unique and different so far. It's actually been pretty fascinating to channel this energy. So let's see what message comes through for group 3. Group 3, please, Spirit. What do they wish they could say to group 3? Group 3, please, Spirit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Sorry, group 3, that just got really hard to shuffle. Oh, group 3. Spirit, what do they wish they could say to group 3? Okay. There's a very giddy energy coming through. This is not my energy. This is definitely from the person. So somebody's excited to be able to get this message through to you, group 3. There is so much excitement. All right, for group 3, please, Spirit. Clear, concise messages, please. I swear these cards have a mind of their own, and they've been acting so different during this reading. So these messages are very strong. Ooh, Ace of Pentacles, group 3. 5 of Wands in reverse. Knight of Wands in reverse. Bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups. Wow. So they want to say to you, I'm literally hearing you're ballin'. So whether you have been manifesting wealth, abundance, physical support, material goods in your life, group 3, or you are about to, there is an absolute message of you are this golden star. Like you are at the pinnacle of something. They want you to know like conflict is over and wish-washy energy is over. There's balance here. There's calm. There's a serenity here that is coming to you. If you haven't started to experience this already, it is coming for you. It is going to find you. I'm hearing. And it's like, is this like huge celebration right now. Huge celebration is what I'm feeling. Wow. So if this is a person here in the 3D, this is a person that wants to offer you something very, very, very substantial. So this is somebody who wants to offer you like a business deal, support your endeavor with money, or this is a new job opportunity. You're getting a raise, a promotion. If this is a relationship, this is like literally an engagement ring that's coming through. All right. Like if this is family, this is like you're getting inheritance. Something is coming through. Somebody is going to be giving you a message of abundance. And when you get this like physical gift, it's going to feel like challenge just melts away. All of the things that felt like they were blocking your path previously are gone. It's very grounded energy, very, very certain energy. So let's go deeper into like actual messages. Please, Spirit, for group 3, what do they wish they could say to group 3? Okay, the Lovers in reverse. Interesting. Let's go a little bit deeper, please. Oh, okay. Judgment. Five of Pentacles. Let's get one more, please, Spirit. And there's that 4 of Cups again. The Empress in reverse. Okay, so this is somebody saying that they have felt the ramifications of their loss for you. That came out so weird, but that's literally like you're not in their life anymore and they're feeling the pain from that. They want you to know that you are the most valuable thing that they ever had in their life. So for some of you, this is like literally a divorce. Okay. For some of you, you left a job because you got a promotion somewhere else, higher income somewhere else, and that manager, your coworkers, they're missing you like you would not believe. They like understand like that they should have treated you better while you were there. Group 3, holy smokes. If this is work related, this is like, oh my gosh, we just lost our greatest asset, our greatest employee. If this is relationship, it's the person on the other side of the breakup being like, wow, that's like, I'm never going to get a person like group 3 ever again. They're my person who got away. Absolutely 100%. That's my person who got away. You might have been business partners with somebody and they decided to move in a different direction and hire somebody else or break off ties with you. And they're like, oh my gosh, group 3 was my gold mine. And now I just completely squashed that relationship. I just burned that bridge. Like they are having this like epiphany, like, aha, I messed up because group 3 is no longer around in the capacity that I used to have them. And they are feeling that loss, like big time, group 3. This is like regret. Okay, like, oh my gosh, I made a huge mistake. I used to watch Arrested Development, you guys, and that's like one of the most famous things that Job says is like, I've made a huge mistake. And that's what I keep hearing. I've made a huge mistake is what they're saying. They really wish they could say that to you right now. I've made a huge mistake. Holy smokes, 2 of Cups. Okay, there's that relationship. There's that partnership. Queen of Cups. So Virgo energy with Judgment, Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups, 4 of Cups. We have heavy Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, but we do have the Pentacles as well. So this could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We also have Gemini with the Lovers. So, and Fire. We have all of the signs on the table, but I'm getting really heavy water energy as well as that like heavy emotional connection. So there was an emotional aspect to this connection that this person is feeling that pain. They're feeling that loss in the heart space right now. So again, heavy on the relationship, especially committed relationships. So a marriage, a partnership, a contract, you know, somebody who on paper, legally, you were bound to each other in some way, or you made an agreement with this person to be bound to each other in some way. And now that you're no longer in their life, they are feeling that loss, really desperately feeling that loss. And yet somehow this person can see you, and they see you as the Queen of Cups, this like this beautiful, radiant queen who is shining. So regardless of how you identify gender-wise, this is a beautiful creature inside and out. Okay, just this lovely being, and you radiate light, you radiate love. You're like this gold coin. You're the gold coin in this example. Spirit is showing me like you're the treasure. And the queen holds this cup in their hands, this cup full of this emotional support, overwhelming love, and just affection that comes from this queen. And this person is like, I'm feeling that absence like you would not believe. I'm feeling that absence like you have no idea. And nobody can take your place. Nobody can take your place. And they also see you potentially are in a relationship with somebody new, or you have many suitors that are coming through and are able to get through to you because they're no longer in your life. And they know like you're going to get snatched up. They know somebody's going to put a ring on it. They know somebody's going to make that ultimate connection and that ultimate commitment to you because you're too valuable to not to. But when you were with them, when you're in the situation with them, you didn't see your own worth because they weren't treating you in the way that you needed to be treated to see your worth. Yeah, you moved on. 6 of Swords. You walked away. You said, how does my booty look as I walk away? Okay. Like it was like, no nonsense, cut the ties, I'm done. If this was a job, okay, if this was career, like you went to another company, you got that raise, that promotion. They can't hire another person like you. They're never going to find somebody who works as hard as you do. Group 3. Bottom of the deck, Temperance. Yeah, they are having this like epiphany about your value and what you bring to the table. And now there's nothing that can be done about it, is what they're saying. Like they realize now that that's their loss, and that they can try to replace you in any way, shape, or form that they can, but they're not seeing any options. They're only seeing you as the viable option. So that's the message coming from this person. What Spirit wants you to know is that, regardless of how much somebody is missing you or how much somebody regrets you not being in their life, it doesn't mean that you owe them anything, right? Because there are other people, there are other situations that will value your worth real time. It won't take them losing you in order for them to understand your worth. They'll know your worth, okay? And Spirit wants you to accept this message to help you heal the parts of yourself that felt unworthy because this person or this, could be a company, an organization, a situation made you feel less than. And Spirit's like, no, Group 3, like you have no idea how valuable you are. You are a treasure. You are valuable to every person, situation, and thing that you come in contact with. You are literal treasure. I'm seeing gold, just a chest of gold opening up, a treasure chest opening up, full of gold pieces. And Spirit saying that's not even close to like what you're worth, because you're priceless, baby. You're priceless. I don't know if somebody, speaks with like Eastern accent there, but that was very like New York style, like you're priceless. I don't have a New York style accent, but you know what I mean? Okay. So yeah, this is definitely somebody who would have been like very cold about the decisions that they made, or disconnected from your reaction emotionally. Somebody who might have even like gaslighted you, right? Like you're like, hey, I feel this way and you did this, and they're like, no, I didn't. No, you don't. And you're like, well, now I feel crazy. Great. And Spirit's like, now you have this perspective, right? This helps you heal those parts of yourself that were like, look, I knew this going in, and I knew this about this person. I knew that what they were doing was wrong. How they were treating me was wrong. I know I have worth and value, but you might have started believing them at some point. And I've been there before, Group 3. So there's no judgment here. I've been there before. Somebody will literally convince you that you're garbage because they see your value and they see your worth, and they want to hold on to you. And they want you to believe that you can't find it anywhere else. And that's atrocious. And you do not deserve to be treated that way. So that's why Spirit's coming in strong, saying, regardless if this person regrets what they did, let them regret it. They deserve to feel that loss of your presence. Like, that's on them. That's on them. You do not owe them anything. You moved along and you did what you needed to do to move away from the situation. And that's a beautiful thing. King of Wands in reverse, Page of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Yeah, we're going to take all of that because the King of Wands in reverse is, again, somebody who abuses their power, right? Somebody who makes you feel worthless when really they understand your worth. They're manipulating you through your feelings, okay? That's that gaslighting energy. And Page of Cups is wanting to apologize, but it's still a page, right? It's not the King of Cups in reverse. It's not the Ace of Cups in reverse. It's a page. It's like a little, I'm sorry. Sorry if that's enough to get you back, but not sorry like I'm really sorry. It's just like, I just wish like Group 3 was the same person that they were to me before, because it really was beneficial to me. This is a selfish person, okay? Ten of Swords in reverse, but you have been through it, Group 3, and now the healing is here for you, okay? This is the end to this painful cycle. Now that you see this situation from this perspective, it raises your vibration, it heals your heart, okay? And with this healing and with this new perspective of yourself, you're going to attract more people who see your value, who see your worth. Heal those parts of yourself that ever doubt your abilities. Heal those parts of yourself that believed the way that this person or this organization or this situation was treating you was okay, and that you needed to put up with it. Once you open up your heart and your mind to who you truly are, and you see your self-worth, and you only share this cup with the people who truly deserve it, that's when that reciprocation is going to come in. You're only going to attract people and situations that reflect that energy back to you. Okay? That's your awakening moment within this situation, is realizing that you do have the free will, and it's up to you to see yourself in a certain light, a certain perspective. And you are this treasure. Even this cold-hearted person sees you as a treasure. What is it going to take, Spirit saying, for you to see yourself as this treasure? Group 3. What is it going to take? Because whatever it is, it's worth it, because you're worth it, okay? Ooh, really strong messages coming through there, Group 3. Let's go a little bit deeper so we can get a final message from Spirit. Let's pull an oracle card for you, okay? Because I'm really feeling that, like, oh my gosh, Spirit just wants you to know how loved and supported you are. There's just a team surrounding you at all times in your heart, because you are this little, like, precious. Yeah, I'm a treasure. Like, I just hear it. The Great Severing, Mars energy, anger, conflict, and then softening to love. It just says softening to love, but I said then because I could see, like, how painful the situation was and how angry this would make anybody. Like, dealing with this kind of conflict, dealing with this kind of attitude, this emotional detachment, somebody treating you like garbage and then telling you that they're not and making you feel crazy for it, like, that would make anybody angry. This was a severing process, a disconnecting from this kind of energy, this kind of person that will just hold you back in life. Somebody who would keep you in a situation that would make you feel stuck, keep you in a mindset that would make you feel stuck, and you're just going to continue to perpetuate that. This all happened, Spirit is saying, to sever that energy from you, to help you learn and heal. We learn about ourselves when we get angry. We learn about ourselves when we're faced with conflict. And then we heal those parts of ourselves and we develop more self-love through that healing. So that's why the final message here is softening to love. Instead of this situation or this person allowing you to feel hardened, bitter, apathetic, or even start reflecting some of their traits and behaviors, you're learning to soften to love. And remember, the first 3 messages that came through were very strong, that abundance, if it hasn't already started to trickle in, is coming in very soon. It's right there in your energy field. This person, this organization saw the value in you. Now, as you see the value in yourself, that abundance comes directly to you. They can't intercept it anymore. They can't take it away from you anymore. The end of conflict, the beginning of people who are emotionally available, situations that are supportive and balanced. Because you deserve it, baby. Spirit is just so adamant about that message, repeating that you are valuable, you are a treasure, Group 3. Okay, so this is where I'm gonna leave it. I really hope that resonated. If it did, please hit the subscribe button. If you're interested in a personal reading or any of these cards, all of my information is in the description box below. I want to say thank you so much for sharing your energy, and I hope to see you in the next reading.